Welcome to Ask Me Anything, featuring spiritual medium and psychotherapist Kelly White.
Oh, I love that opening. Hi, everybody. How are you doing out there? I'm spiritual medium Kelly White, and today is June 10th, 2021. And it's been a very interesting day because we have had an eclipse this morning. So I'm definitely going to talk about that. Hi, Kim Ann. Happy eclipse day to everybody. Hi, Lori. Evening to her. Hi, everybody. Yeah, it was a very powerful eclipse, actually. Hi, Julie. How are you doing? Hope everybody's well. Hi, Alicia. Hi, everybody. Hi, Verna. Hey, Dodie. This is so fun. I love to say hi to everybody. Oh my gosh. Hey, Ann Margaret. Happy Thursday to you. Hey, Penny. This is so funny. Hi, Lori. Hey, Sue. Hey, Sheila. Hey, Renee Martinez. How are you, honey? Hi, Eva. Hi, Eva. Eva just, we've got to say our prayer out for Eva. She just lost her beloved cat. So, hi, Eva. I hope you and Steve are doing well. Hey, Christine. Hey, Sarah. Happy new moon and eclipse. Yes, we're going to talk about that. Hey, Nikki. Yeah, from Canada. Hey, Nikki. That's so great. And I have to say, I have to make this announcement because my husband told me to. So, YouTubers out there, if anybody's on a YouTube watching this on YouTube, if you like our show, please give a thumbs up because it helps our cause. I'm not sure what our cause is, but my husband knows. And Lee, I'm talking to you. So make sure you give a thumbs up if you're watching on YouTube, please. Hey, Rebecca from Australia. Oh, hey, Shanley. Hi, honey. Oh, I miss you. Hey, Charlene. Hi there. Hey, Liz. Hey, Rain. Oh, thank you, Rain. That's so sweet. She says, grateful for the show. Thank you. Kim Ann says, when I was a kid, I loved Romper Room. You were like a modern day Miss Peggy. Okay, that might be like the greatest thing as anybody has ever said to me. Thank you. Rebecca Harr, I have to tell you, I loved your comment. You said that you felt joyful and full of universal love this week. I feel like dancing in the street with all the flower children. I'm really happy to hear that because this is a very powerful, hey Charmaine, so sweet. This is a powerful day today and a powerful time that the month of June is. And I was going to say, and I'm going to go through some birthdays. Hey, Cece. Hi, everybody. This is so fun. Um, if your birthday was between May 26th, which was that eclipse, that the lunar eclipse that we had, and today, June 10th, that brings huge change for you. And yeah, and Margaret says she feels like a lot of energy today. Yes, it was a huge energy day. And Diana says this eclipse season has made me depressed out of nowhere. My moon is in the 12th house in Gemini. And the 12th house is all about spirituality, actually. So let's get you back feeling better because what I found, Nikki, and for anybody out there, I found a couple of interesting things with this energy of this eclipse energy today is that it has made a lot of people either highly anxious. So I'd like to know if anybody is highly anxious here or highly depressed, like one or the other. So I was really happy to see your comment. Hold on a second, Rebecca, about feeling joyful because you took the energy accurately. And I believe your birthday is May 24th. And that is your birthday would have been right before all of this. So isn't that interesting? And May 24th is a really good date. It's an Eight of Clubs day. An Eight of Clubs means very psychic. It means oftentimes people are writers, teachers, writers. They're in their head. They're here to communicate. They're here to learn everything. And healers come from that too. So, but I was glad to hear that you put that energy and you feel joyful. That's just fabulous. If we can all take any type of energy and turn it into joy, oh, we're ahead of the game, really. I mean, that's just amazing to see that, to hear that. Um, Let's see. So Kim says, I've dealt yesterday and today with a lot of problem children in my work. I assume I can thank the planets and the stars. Yes, yesterday, today, tomorrow. Well, and for the next few days, we have some we have a heavy, heavy situation coming on that I'll talk about in a second. But this eclipse, you'll notice with this eclipse, eclipses bring change. So this eclipse will last, the change will last for about 6 months. If you think about it, 6 months. So the end of the year, about the end of the year. And they bring new beginnings. And this eclipse is very powerful. And what it does is it gives us an opportunity to leave something behind, or to leave somebody even behind, somebody from the past that just has been too much energy or too draining. It's time to make a lot of big changes. I would say this is where we would take a leap of faith. Cheryl says, Cheryl Marth, she says, I had a loving week. Couldn't be happier. That's fantastic, Cheryl. If this is a fantastic that you have. Christine says, I've been getting frustrated so easily this week. Yeah. I think more people have been felt like that, Christine, but I'm thrilled to hear that people have had good experiences this week. I'm thrilled about it. So yeah, Monday. And so Nikki is right. I was just going to talk about that. Monday, this Monday, is that the 20th? I have to look. Is that the 20th? I'm sorry, the 14th. The 14th is a big, big day. That is Saturn is squaring Uranus. And that is going to be one of the most, if not the most, um, biggest astrological event of the year. And this is on the 14th. So just 4 days from now. God, is that Monday already? Boy, weeks, where do they go? They just go so fast. Um, and I think I talked about this last week, or I talked about this at one of the shows that I did. But if you look at your life from the year 2008 to 2010, what were you going through during that time? In my case, I was actually in graduate school, so really changed my life. This period going forward is going to bring some big change because it's Saturn and Uranus. Saturn is the old way of doing things, the old things that are the way things were set up, versus Uranus, the new way, the new age, new thinking, new ways. Now, interesting, Saturn is in Aquarius, Uranus is in Taurus. Those are both fixed signs. Uranus and Taurus are fixed. So you're talking about two major cycles kind of squaring off, not budging. So what's going to happen? I'm going to say that we're going to have some sort of big change. I almost said the word cataclysmic, but I'm going to try not to. It's just big, big, big energy change. And so if you are stuck between an old way of going and a new way of going, watch for change. And if your birthday is on that day or anywhere near this time period, expect big change to come on. It might just completely change our lenses of how we have viewed things too. So yeah, Cheryl says, I'm letting go of things that don't serve me anymore. That is very true. So Amy says, how does that time, 2008 and 10, affect us today? So what I mean by that is this same energy of this square was also during 2008 and between 2008 and 2010. And so whatever happened to you during that period, if you had any sort of change, or if you can remember, wasn't that long ago. So most people will be able to remember what happened. For me, again, I went back to graduate school, and that was kind of a sudden thing. So it was interesting. And then now I'm doing this. So Gretchen White said, I saw a kitten saved from under a car in the middle of a busy intersection less than an hour ago. Oh, honey, that's a big one. Brave angel girl jumped into action. It was a miracle she wasn't hit by oncoming traffic. It was truly a miracle. I got chills. Felt like it was a great start for my new year. Your birthday was 6/8. Wow, Gretchen. First of all, it's kind of traumatic, right? To see when that happens. That's happened. I've seen this before. That's just an amazing story. Actually, boy, that girl was an angel or had angels around her. I'll tell you that. That is what a miracle. That's a miracle. Don't you love that? And your birthday is on 6/8. And on June 8, that's a 9 of diamonds. I was talking to James this morning, James Van Prague, about 9 of diamonds. Nine of Diamonds comes to give. They're the givers. They're the givers of the world. You're going to feel like you have given every ounce of your life, and you will have. Will sleep be better next week? Robin Herbert says. It's a great question. I think that probably not so great because there are some big aspects. That square on the 14th is pretty large. So I don't know. Amy, big change divorce. There you go. Jason, hi Jason, how are you doing, honey? From Louisiana, will hurricane season skip us this year? Now you know better than that. No. Oh my gosh. Does it skip ever? I don't think so. Um, so if you had an amazing, Sarah says she had an amazing 2008, you'll have an amazing time this time too. I mean, this can bring great things. Christina Pereira, would you give me your birth date, please? She says, will I find love again? Yes, you will. And I would love to know what your birth date is, honey. But yeah, you will. You will. Do you want to find love? And always start with loving yourself first. Okay, what is May 27th? May 27th is a five of clubs, Liz Beck says. So if you were born on May 27th, five of clubs. Five of clubs mean freedom, psychic ability, the ability, they don't want to be tied down necessarily. They want to go, they want to experience the truth for whatever the truth is for them. They're real interested in that. I love five of clubs. It seems to me something that I work with an awful lot. So November 4th, thank you, Christina. November 4th, honey. So you are a three of diamonds. Oh, yeah, you come to find love again. 1983? Oh, that's a baby. Of course, you're going to find love again. Absolutely. Three of Diamonds has one of the most difficult life paths. Sorry, but love is a big one in that life path. And yes, 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 you are going to have love again. Absolutely, absolutely, you will. Um, Kim Bracken said she had a terrible divorce from an abusive husband in 2010. I'm sorry, Kim. I know that experience, sadly. And I'm sorry. Yes. Doesn't mean that going forward now that would happen. It would mean that, so that's what happened. That was a big change for you. A big change. Expect a big change now in a positive way, in a positive way. So Charlene Richardson Callahan said her mom passed away April of 2010. So what does that mean now? It means that you're going to start living your life now. That's what it means. It means you're going to live your life. Exactly. So this is good. Alicia McGuire, September 4th. So her birthday is September 4th. So if you were born on September 4th, I've had so many of these today, you'd be a seven of diamonds. Okay, so hold that thought, seven of diamonds. Okay. And then Diane Hawk, I just noticed you're July 8th. July 8th also is a seven of diamonds. So I'm going to pick another card for you guys, but I want to explain first what seven of diamonds means. Seven of diamonds is a value. It means spiritual value. It means you come in to do to do spiritual work, to learn as opposed to the mundane, which is money, because seven of diamonds, they call it the millionaire card. Yes, it's about money, but it's also about what do you do with more important spiritual aspects, and that's what it is. Oh, and I'm going to pick a card for you guys, but I have to read this quote, or this from Sarah Van Vonderen. That's a name. Bressers. That is a big name. You quit your corporate job yesterday. Wow, honey, go you. Really? Where will this path lead me? And you are 1223. Oh my gosh, 1223. Wow. So you are an eight of hearts. I love eight of hearts. So eight of hearts is about um, feeling your power emotionally. And often what I find for people that are eight of hearts is they have to do work that involves deep emotions, working hard, helping others in groups. Often, Eight of Hearts also can represent groups, and you have to be happy because you have so much energy that to give of the heart that if you're not happy, everybody around you is going to feel it, and it's going to be a disaster. So don't worry, something amazing will happen. If you were going to quit, this is probably the perfect time to have quit, because it brings great change. So actually, that is a not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing. The way I view things, I think it's a good thing. Corporate jobs are hard, aren't they? So hard. So I have this card deck I have to show you guys, and then I'm going to pull a card for the 2 7 of diamonds people, and I'm going to answer a lot of questions. So hold on a minute, but I have to show you these cards. James Van Prague gave me these. He mailed them to me. They're called Starseed Oracle cards because he knows I love to do starseed work, which I absolutely love to do. I offer readings on star seeds too, which is so much fun for me. So he sent me these cards, and I thought it would be fun because I've never used them, and we're just going to have some fun with these, as I also do birth dates. So don't worry, I'm going to do both. It's a combination here. So I wanted to pick this card for the 7 of diamonds people because I've had so many 7 of diamonds. All right, I didn't forget. So let's pull this card. And this is, oh, it means the golden children. It means work with your inner child, tenderness, innocence, and bring out your rare gifts. Okay, bring out your rare gifts. Here you go. That's a great card. So I had to do that. So Drea Surya, hi Drea. She says, I'm getting older. Well, I have more children. And you were 9/17/1980. You are a 7 of clubs. 7 of clubs is very interesting. 7 of clubs, all sevens mean spirituality. They come to actually learn to fight negativity. So here's the thing, Drea. Got to turn those thoughts into the most positive thoughts. Do you want more children? Then you'll set the intonation, the mindset is going to be positivity. And if you want more children, you will have them. You have to put it in that mindset though, okay? You're not too old, 1980. Okay, so there you go with that one. Sue Lopeman. Hi, Sue. February 5th. Hold on. And again, I have to use these cards too. I have this thing about these cards. February 5th. February 5th. Anybody that was born the first 11 days of February is a very, very old soul. So February 5th is a 7 of spades. 7 of spades, they always know a lot about medical things. They're very, very bright people. They take a heavy karmic path. So karma for this is every life experience would have been something deep. You would have gone through a lot of deep experiences, Sue. So just know that. One of the things I always have to mention about a 7 of spades is it can be a little accident prone. So you have to really watch that. However, it's a big incarnation this life, and it means to learn everything you can about spirituality. It's a 7, and to take you've got to be a healer because it's a healer. It's a healer card, so you've got to be a healer there. So Pam Bellwood, partner. Oh, she's asking, will I find a partner? February 1st. February 1st is a Jack of Spades, and Jack of Spades. Yes, you'll find a partner. The whole thing with about finding a partner for a Jack of Spades is you have to make sure that you're looking with reality at that person. You know how a lot of us will put like rose-colored glasses on when we meet somebody? So in this case, in a Jack of Spades, you have to really pick somebody above board, okay? Way, way, way above board. Okay, that's going to be really important. So Tippy Landis. First of all, love your name. They call my baby grandson calls his step grandmother Tippy. I love that. January 12th, 2 of spades. So if you were born between January 1st and January 13th, they're the most it's the really old souls that come in, and they're the most, I think, some of the most difficult incarnations actually can be. And a 2 of spades, love them, very argumentative. However, they're here to have a partner. They often have a great voice, end up in radio or television or something. Lawyers, they make great lawyers too, because they can argue anything. Very, very bright people. Hey, Eva. So, Eva, you are 222. If you're born on February 22nd, it's a 3 of diamonds. 3 of diamonds is as I mentioned before, what they call one of the most difficult life paths, if not the most difficult life paths. It means that you would have taken everything on in this life in it, to make up from past life karma. Actually, that's really what it is. So it's whenever I see my husband's a three of diamonds. So whenever I see one, I go, ooh, but they're always talented. They always have some massive talent like art, and which I know you have, Eva. Music. I mean, Neil Diamond is a three of diamonds. There's some it's a big one. I have a lot of them, but I want to get a card for you, Eva, because I know you had a hard week, honey. So this is called the Seven Star Sisters. And this says it's birthing creations. It's the tapestry of life and its expression. Birthing creations. So Eva, I'm going to say to you, go make something beautiful to remember your wonderful cat, Whitey. I think that was his name, right? Whitey. So make something for Whitey. Birth something. That's a good card. There you go. Um, okay, Leonore de Saint Maurice. What a great name. Am I a starred? You mean a star seed? Is that what you mean? March 9th. The year 2009 was pure hell for me. Will I rise from all my struggles? Born March 9th. So March 9th is an ace of spades. So ace of spades can go, it's an amazing, let me tell you a little bit about an ace of spades. Um, it's where we have to make a choice between choosing the mundane world and the spiritual world. So you often, when I find ace of spades, they can do anything, run a business, run a corporation, they're healers, they can do all kinds of things, but they have to take a spiritual path. And once that spiritual path is met, when you get to that place, often what I find is that struggles kind of dissipate. So don't worry, Leonore. Things are going to get better now. They're going to get better, honey. So, Nikki, Diana, you will find your partner in life. Not to worry. You will find your daughter. Oh, Lisa Dwyer, I'm so sorry. She says my daughter died unexpectedly in 2008. It was the worst time of my life. It did put me onto a different spiritual path. That's a big one. I bet it did put you on a huge spiritual path. Often, when we lose people in our life, especially children, it quickly forces us into a spiritual path. It's funny how we all figure out how we get on a spiritual path. It's never easy. It's never easy. And all of a sudden we find ourselves on one, usually from a traumatic event. In my case, it was a traumatic brain injury. In other cases, it's loss of a child or loss of a loved one or loss of something. And then we kind of have no choice. That's when we get to the next level we get into spirituality, you know. So that's a tough one. Kelly Moreau. Hi, Kelly. How do you know what card you are? Well, what's your birthday, Kelly? And I'll tell you. If you give me your birth date, we choose our birth dates before we come in, before we incarnate. And there's a great system. It's called the Destiny Card System. And it was founded, I don't know, a couple hundred years ago, but it's based on over 2,000 years. And it's so interesting to me because it's very accurate about, so you were born January 11th, 1980. So January 11th, again, if you were born between January 1st and January 13th, those first 13 days are very, very old soul. And you're the 11th. That's a three of spades. So three of spades means creativity. It also means that you could run a business too, and at the same time be wildly creative. You're somebody that will always have to be creative, and you have to have your life purpose. It's like anybody again born between January 1st, January 13th, they've got to know their purpose because it will serve them in their life to know why are they here. It will just serve them. It will help you. It's always important to know, you know. Wendy Ann said, you just became a certified Reiki healer. Bravo, Wendy Ann. That's fantastic. Congratulations. Perfect time because we're going to need healers now. Healers now. I mean, this world has been, rocked. It's been intense. I think these big changes that I'm talking about that are going to come up all are about helping others, making changes, doing what our soul came here to do, doing our Dharma work. That's what it's called, our Dharma work. And congratulations, Wendy. I love when to see people that have continued to learn and grow. There's just nothing better. It's so great. Susan says, Kelly, I love your positive, uplifting energy. Oh, thanks, Susan. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I am pretty upbeat and positive. I've actually had clients say to me, can you like tone it down? I'm like, no, you have the wrong therapist. I'm sorry. I can't tone it down. I just can't. Okay, so Alicia McGuire says, my older son was born on January 8th. January 8th is a six of spades. Six of spades is always artistic, always artistic. The music, art, the creative, always. And healers, they come in with both that capacity. So it's a really good one. Karen Gasparini Martin on July 7th. So July 7th is an eight of diamonds. Eight of diamonds, I bet you have a big smile because eight of diamonds women always have those beautiful smiles. You're here to radiate the sun energy. You're here to radiate others, to lift others up is what your purpose is, to lift others up as you lift yourself up. So Tammy Hendricks, too damn happy. You're right, Tammy. I miss you. I haven't talked to you for a while. Hello. Um, hey, David Vigiano. Hi, Kelly. I'm expecting some big changes from this solar eclipse. I am so ready to take on some new challenges. I'd love to see what my destiny card has to say about that. So, David, remind me of what your birth date is. I should have known this by heart, and I'm sorry, honey. Remind me what your birth date is, because with this big solar eclipse, we have a lot of changes that are going to come up. And in your case, David, it would bring, it would manifest the new ideas that you had wanted to do. It puts everything in a manifest now. It makes them, it concretizes. That's what I'm trying to say. It will concretize your ideas. So put out every single idea that anybody has, put them out and watch them take hold now, because David, this is the time period that you've been waiting for. I think you got held back because of well, COVID. How about that? Yeah, September 27th. Yeah, September 27th. That you are, honey, a 10 of hearts. So 10 of hearts, you have to be out in groups. 10 of hearts comes to know thyself. Always they need to know about themselves, what makes them tick, and they always have success in groups. Always come in for success. So David, whatever it is you want to put out, which I think you've put out a few different ideas, they'll start to take legs now and start to take hold of something. It's a really good time for you, honey. Really good time. Brandy Tapia, wondering what my birthday card, March 10th. So March 10 is, oh boy, King of Diamonds. King of Diamonds is very powerful. So you would be a female. Your name is Brandy. So I'm assuming you're a female with a male brain. So a King of Diamonds is a male brain, and they can outthink anybody. They're very good with money, finances. They're straight shooters. What you always have to worry about, or not worry, what you have to pay attention to is seeing anybody with a rose-colored glasses. You want to make sure when you meet somebody that you really assess the whole situation. Okay, that's important here. So Sue Lopman says, my daughter was born on 5/12. I always told her she should have been a prosecutor because she's like a bulldog. Well, May 12th is a 7 of diamonds. They can certainly be like a lawyer. I've known many lawyers that were 7 of diamonds. Often I find them in power positions. Usually a 7 of diamonds is power, along with an 8 of diamonds. And Brandy Tapia says, I'm a Reiki master. I know I'm here to help heal. Where should I start? What community do you want to work with, Brandy? I mean, this is it. Healers need to start honing in what community they want to work with, because what I find with healers is that they will just you can burn out. You have to really hone in how you heal, what way do you heal, what's the best thing the way you work, and then find the population that works for you, that you want to help, okay? Whether it's children, whether it's people on the spectrum, whether it's animals, whether it's the aged, whether it's people with cancer, people crossing over. You can see this place needs a lot of help, right? I mean, it needs a lot of help. Um, oh my gosh. Gabriel Semelius, she says March 20th. So March 20th is also a Three of Diamonds day. A lot of Three of Diamonds today. Three of Diamonds comes in. They usually almost always have some form of success. They're always creative. They can do more than one thing. And they're in this life to watch power because in a previous life, they would have probably abused power. I'll just say this, Donald Trump is actually a Three of Diamonds. I don't think he learned, but but it's a power card. Three of Diamonds is a power card, so you can tap into that power, just you can't abuse power. That's all. So Lisa Dwyer says, your birthday. Oops, where did it go? I just had it here. There's so many people here. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I had it and then October 28th. How could I forget? October 28th is probably, for some oddball reason, one of my favorite days of the year, October 28th. I don't even know why. I had an old girlfriend that was one of my best friends, and her birthday was October 28th, and it was just a fun day. You're a Seven of Hearts. Seven of Hearts means to take care of other people, to take care of spirituality. They're often, I find them, they make great therapists. I don't know what you do, but they make great therapists. They're actually very loving and kind people. So I love Seven of Hearts. I always get such a kick out of it because they can do business and they can be spiritual at the same time. Sarah Stone, 825, August 25th. So August 25th is an Ace of Clubs. Let's talk about Ace of Clubs for a minute. Ace of Clubs, they're often, I just as a sidebar, often they'll have trouble with their mothers. Just as a sidebar, you have to tell me if that's accurate for you. Often it is. Mothers usually controlling, often can be borderline personality, but not all the time, but sometimes. But Ace of Clubs is they're here to learn many different things. So an Ace of Clubs says, "Oh, now I'm going to study this." And now I'm done with that. Now I'm going to try this. So they'll try many things in life. And that's what I do love about Ace of Clubs because they're here to learn. It's always constant learning, so which is kind of a fun thing, um, which is very, very cool. So let's see. Pam Bellwood says, I've lost two brothers within 1 year. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. That's a lot of loss. My gosh. Was that this year? Ah, wasn't that tough? It's so hard. I'm telling you, this is this is a tough place to be, this Earth School. Just know that you'll see them when it's your turn. They'll probably come and get you. Probably come to get you together. Um, so Rain, hey Rain, January 29, 1973. So January 29 is a Jack of Clubs. So let's talk about Jack of Clubs for a minute. Jack of Clubs is actually, it's got a male energy, but for females, it means that they're very psychic. Some of the most psychic women I know are Jack of Clubs. And they come in to learn everything, and they're healers. So January 29th particularly comes in as a healer, particularly. So I'm not sure what you do, honey, but I'm guessing that you're a healer. I'm just going to take a guess on that. Often what I find is they make great counselors. They're fabulous with helping people with illnesses. I mean, you know everything about everything. They're really sharp cookies, as my grandma used to say. So, and I notice that you are January, which is a 1, and 29, which is an 11, and 1973 is another 111. That's a lot of ones around you. So a lot of structure around you. So I would say this year, as we go forward, it'll be fun to see the new structures that you built from the old structure, which was is Saturn, versus the new structure, which is what everybody here is going to be dealing with, the old ways of being and the new way of being. And that's what the 14th of January of June is right around the corner, like in 4 days. That's what we're all going to be looking at. If I've looked at it the old way, does this work for me, or am I going to take a leap of faith, write that down, leap of faith to the new way of doing things? And in order to keep moving in life, the new way is to the new way. Just keep going, keep moving. Okay, Brandy says her husband is April 7, Ace of Spades also. So that's business, spirituality. It's the mundane and the spiritual. They call that the keeper of the secrets of the universe. So I'm not sure how spiritual he is, but in this lifetime, he's supposed to be deeply spiritual, actually, not even a little bit. Oh, Anita Rossiter says, I'm a healer. Fabulous. October 3rd, my daughter's birthday, October 3rd. It's so funny. She was due September 8th and she was born October 3rd. She showed me. And she sure did. And she's a healer. So I love that you're a healer. That makes so much sense. It's a Six of Diamonds day, October 3rd. Six of Diamonds is for financial balance. It really comes in for, it's like you in all sixes have so much karma attached to them, and it's a financial payback, financial balance. So many Six of Diamonds will either owe money or pay money, and you'll find that you always pay your cards on time and pay your bills on time. It's really about financial responsibility, and you add the healer aspect. It's amazing. Bravo. Um, Rain says, beyond grateful. Great. Encourages. Good. That's what we love. Um, Candace Sachs says, wow, we really got to love the fishy. Keep moving. Yes, keep moving for sure. Dodie Green says, my grandson is December 10th. So December 10th is an 8 of clubs. So that means your grandson is very bright, usually off the chart, frankly, and in their head. So you've got to make sure they have a lot of activity. He's going to be very, very psychic. That's what happens is 8 of clubs. They know what they know, and nobody's going to move them in any other dial. They know what they know. So this is good. Patty says, my birthday is January 5th. So January 5th. So now let's talk about that. And your wife is February 26th. So let me talk about, I just want to remember that. January 5th is a 9 of spades. So as I said before, anybody that was born between January 1st and January 13th is a very karmic karma. And a 9 of spades is the deepest. You took an incarnation, honey, into the deepest part of the ocean. It's like when you were born, you said, I'm sure your guides were like, are you sure you want to take that much on? And you were like, yes, I'm going to swim in the middle of the ocean. Yes, drop me off there. And that's a 9 of spades. 9 of spades has taken on everything. It's the deepest, deep. They're the ones people will go to you to give them answers. They're the ones that you would have to be helping everybody in your life. Oh God. It's also what they call, and you may appreciate what I'm going to say, it's what they call my last life. Whenever I see a 9 of spades, I go, oh, it's your last life. Yes, it is. Thank you. And your wife is February 26th, and February 26th is a Queen of Clubs. Oh, wow. The two of you together must be nonstop learning, nonstop talking. Queen of Clubs is so psychic. They know everything about everything. She'll never be wrong. Of course, you won't be wrong either. So that's an interesting mix together. I'll tell you this, you'll never get bored. You'll never get bored. Hi, Paul Caliser. Hi, Paul. Going through a lot of change. I bet you are, honey. January 9th. And January 9th is a 5 of spades. 5 of spades means change. It means the healer. It means take a leap of faith, particularly now. This is the time, certainly, to change. Certainly. And you know what, Paul? I am going to pick a card for you. And I'm going to say this is from your husband, honey. I have to do this because I just feel his presence around. So I have to pick a card. And this card says, oh, you're going to love this. Definitely he picked this one. Your life is a canvas. Your life is a canvas. artist, manifestation, and be creative accountability. So your life is a canvas. And I really appreciate that one with him too. So that's for you, Paul. That's from your beloved. So, okay. Let's see. Oh, Eva, Steve is 4/22. That's right. April 22. I have to get this one. April 22. Queen of Clubs. How could I forget? Dr. Steve knows everything. He's so brilliant. He's got a mind that doesn't stop. Queen of Clubs, they know everything. They're wildly intuitive. And he is a male who thinks like a female because it's a queen of clubs. And they come to learn everything that they can, and they're always healers, always healers. Jason says mine is September 16th. Okay, hold that thought. Hold on. September 16th. September 16th is an 8 of clubs. Again, in your head. Jason wrote a wonderful book about his daughter who passed away. Jason, tell me the name of the book, and I bet you people would love your story. I have it here, and I just don't have it in front of me, honey. But he wrote an amazing book, and he's a medium himself. And your wife is 11/7, and November 7 is a king of clubs. Oh my gosh, wow, that is a lot of a lot of clubs there. Oh my gosh. That means that you two would communicate all the time, all the time. Yes. Amy Ann says April 13th. April 13 is an 8 of diamonds. Again, 8 of diamonds women have the beautiful smile. They light up the room. They come in. They're here to help others. They're here to show light. They call it the sun card because they're here to show others how to be. Often, 8 of diamonds women don't know how powerful they are. Okay, so shift into that power, not to abuse it, just know you have it. All 8 of diamonds. Let's see. Michelle says, Duplantis Baker says, tragedy after tragedy in my life. Oh, I'm so sorry, honey. What's your birthday? Let me have your birthday, Michelle. I'm sorry to hear that. You know, there are some lives that there have been more damn tragedies in it. I tell you, it's so. I sometimes I shake my head. I work all day, and I see different people all day long, and I'm really lucky and fortunate to be able to sit and listen to some of the stories. And I don't know how people survive. I'm always amazed at the resilience of people. I'm just shocked and amazed. But I'm sorry, honey, that you've had all this tragedy. It doesn't mean that tragedy is going to continue. So Jason Durham wrote Shift, The Awakening of a Grieving Father, and it's on Amazon. Okay, it's called Shift, The Awakening of a Grieving Father on Amazon. And it's really the story, I got chills with your daughter. It's the story of his daughter, his beloved daughter that he took care of, and she passed away. And it's extraordinary. Oh, I got chills. Boy, I think she wants this story read. I do. Definitely check this book out. It is an extraordinary book, and Jason is extraordinary, and the work he's done in this life is unbelievable. So thank you, Jason, for sharing that. And you guys would love his book. So Michelle, okay, so your birthday is September 29th, 1966. Oh, well, Michelle, we have something in common here. Hold on a second. You, honey, are a 33. You're a natural 33. So I want to talk about that for a minute. So I'm also a natural 33. I'm September 20th, 1957, but it's the same number. It's the same. 33. Any which way you slice it, you are a 33. This is why tragedy after tragedy. 33s. Okay, let me just start with this. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you wrote that comment and I got to see it. So a 33, you're an 8 of hearts. Wow. You're an 8 of hearts. 33. So Charlene, my friend Charlene is watching this, I know. And I know what you're thinking, Charlene. So 8 of hearts, they come in. Your birthday is the same day as Archangel Michael. Okay, so if you think of Archangel Michael, in fact, my son-in-law is September 29th. 8 of hearts. 8 of hearts is here to help people with their emotions. It's here, it's emotional power is really what it means. A 33, which is what you are, you're a natural 33. So in numerology, the big ticket numbers are 11, 22, and 33. So 11s come in as the teacher, And I'll do another program on this. I've done them before and people seem to love them. 11 is the teacher in numerology. They say Jesus was an 11. 22 is a builder. So Donald Trump was actually a 22. They can build or destroy. Um, and 11s always have to take a difficult life path because that's how they learn. That's, if you think about it, that's how, sadly, that's how we learn in this place. And a 33 combines both of them. And so a 33, Michelle, comes in as a teacher and a builder. For instance, I can't do anything but this work. Okay. So whatever work you're doing, it's got to be at the highest place spiritually. And the tragedies would be your biggest gifts to help others. So if you look at it, I always view tragedy, although it's horrific in the moment and it's horrific for periods of time, I always use it as the biggest gifts that we have. So you, honey, are a special soul there. Okay. Just want you to know that. I'm sorry about your tragedies. I hope you're a healer. I mean, you are naturally. Interesting. But thank you. Thank you so much for writing that. Okay, Laura Parmley Hoffman says October 8th, my job is changing next school year. You'll be helping students de-escalate when having trouble. Go you. That's a great job. That's got to be a hard ass job, but good for you. October 8th, Ace of Diamonds. Yeah, Ace of Diamonds comes in for success. They come in to help with success. So you'll have a lot of success on that. That's wonderful. So Liz Perez, hey Lizette, how you doing, honey? So you were born during a solar eclipse. Wow, and you are October 13th. So October 13th is a 9 of clubs during a solar eclipse. If you're born during a solar eclipse, you so wanted to be here. Now, 9 of clubs comes to complete lives, complete things in this lifetime. So a lot of things would come to an end. 9 of clubs comes to learn everything about everything. They want to know everything about everything. They also come in, it's a special connection with the 6 of diamonds, actually. They come in to have a soulmate connection. For some reason, and not everybody, I say this all the time, but I mean this, not everybody comes in to have a soulmate. I call them cellmates often. They just come in because, but some people come in, they truly come in to have a soulmate. It's the damnedest thing. And 9 of clubs is one of those. And Margaret, November 25th. I just have to say, how much I love that name so much. Yeah, November 25th. Also, 8 of Hearts. Isn't that funny? A lot of 8 of Hearts today. 8 of Hearts are the ones that come in. They can be great actors or great actresses, frankly. They can be anything with their they have a power of emotion. That's what it is. You wanted to be in this lifetime to understand your own power and emotion. That is a true 8 of Hearts. Kim Ann, June 4th. June 4th, Kim Ann, you're a king of diamonds, like Dr. Shirley. Oh my gosh. So female with a male brain could cut through anything, sharp as a tack, and you come for to help people financially or to financial. Often I find, well, Shirley, Shirley's a psychologist. It's a rare placement for a psychologist, to be honest. I always say to Shirley, how did that happen? It is kind of funny if I think about it that way. Renee Martinez, here you go, July 26th. So, honey, July 26th is a 2 of clubs, but that's not you. You're not July 26th. I think you're January 1st. July 26th is a 2 of clubs, and they call that the friendship card. It means that somebody is going to twos always come in to learn about fear. So you know how James always talks about fear or love? Some people, some souls choose an incarnation to deal with fear. They come here on the other side, there's no fear. So we come here to learn about it. Does it really exist? Would it prevent us from living a life? That's what a 2 of clubs comes in to do. Lisa Phillips says, Kelly, you told me I'm a 3 of diamonds. When do things turn around for me? With this eclipse, I tell you what, this eclipse is going to bring change for the next 6 months. So also, not only this eclipse, but on the 14th, pay attention to your energy on the 14th, because that's the day of these two cataclysmic energies that come together. Okay. So pay attention to June 14th. It may be a day where you say, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm done. I'm moving into something another place. It could be that. It could be in the world. We see cataclysmic things. It's just a very intense day. Okay. Just very intense. So Kelly, is that with an umlaut, Kelly? Keli with an umlaut? I think it might be. Um, I took German for a few years. I think that's what it is. I don't see that very often. August 10th. So August 10th is Three of Diamonds. Oh my gosh. The Three of Diamonds lottery today. So I guess a lot of people with Three of Diamonds need help. Um, Three of Diamonds is, again, it's somebody who had abused power in a previous life, and in this lifetime, they have to use it wisely. They have to use their power wisely. They are always creative, and if a Three of Diamonds isn't creating, they're in trouble. They have to be doing something with their great creativity. There were a lot of August birthdays here. What's up with that? Good question. I have no idea, but that's a good question. Oh, it's Amelie. Oh, okay. So I said it wrong. Kathy Hodes Strout. Uh, okay, December 5th. So December 5th is a king of clubs. So Kathy is a female name. So you're a female with a um, male brain. King of clubs, most psychic of them all. I mean, you're going to hear me say that. There are certain clubs are just psychic. They're just damn psychic. They're the psychic ones of the bunch, because clubs mean mental communication, mental stimulation. You've got to think. If you choose a club as a mate or a friend, that means you guys are talking, 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 talking. Okay. If you choose a heart, there's a lot of emotion there, and there's a lot of things you have to deal with. So James and I never stop talking. He's a three of clubs, I'm a four of clubs, and it's always like woo woo woo, you know. He's got a sister who's a two of clubs, so when the three of us are together, it's like woo, 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 like this. It's pretty funny. Um, so Gabriel, oh, see, hold on a second. Okay, Donna Schlebeck Hyde. So she's July 2nd. So July 2nd is a King of Diamonds too. Okay, so King of Diamonds, female with a male brain who can do anything. Often I find them in marketing, presidents of a company, their own business, financially, they come in to conquer. King of Diamonds comes in to conquer. I don't care what what their business is, it is comes in to conquer. So Tammy says, so for the next 6 months, looking for my energy drink. Yes. Tammy, yeah. If you find one, I've been drinking my mom's iced tea. That's right, out of my farm glass. On the weekends, you'll see this filled with vodka and cran grape. But during the week, it's iced tea. They call it sweet tea, and it's delicious. And that's my energy drink. Hunter Vaughn says, I think my partner and I are both clubs, and that makes sense. Which probably makes a lot of sense, because you'd be talking, talking, talking. What I find when two clubs get together, then they have to kind of like rest, because the energy goes almost manic. It can lead to mania, because it's fun and it's exciting and clubs are learning. So yes, so Charlene's telling everybody how to add their numbers together. Yes, that's how you do your the numerology. We'll do a show on numerology. Oh, Kathleen, I meant to tell you happy birthday, honey. So today, your birthday, Kathleen's birthday. Happy birthday to you. And really, Kathleen, I would think today is this big eclipse, right? I'm going to just tell you that I believe that today's a very powerful day for change in your life, because whenever your birthday is, frankly, on that day, on that eclipse. I'll never forget, my mom was born on an eclipse, on a huge eclipse, and she died on an eclipse. I'm like, really, Mom? That was so predictable. Eclipse, having your birthday on today, you're a seven of diamonds, because today is June 10th, and that's a seven of diamonds day. And seven of diamonds is uh, it means spiritual, financial. They call it the millionaire card, which is what I had just mentioned earlier. It's all about, you also have to help others. So especially with this eclipse now, it means that your life would be uplifted to change, to help others, to help yourself, and to help others. So it should be an extraordinary year for you, Kathleen. Truly. Um, so Morgan says, February 26th, I was born on my maternal grandmother's birthday, the year after she died. Wow. Really? So that's amazing. So you were born, I have to put that in my head for a minute. The day you were born on your maternal grandmother's birthday, the year after she died. Oh, I bet I got chills. I bet your mother was just so blown away by that, because that's like a major deal here. Wow. February 26th. So let's look. February 26th, Queen of Clubs. Queen of Clubs. Oh, your grandmother. You guys would have a lot in common. Like a lot in common. Psychic ability. I bet she's one of your guides, Morgan. She has to have to be. Because there's that whole connection there. And I would say that Queen of Clubs comes in with an ability to size something up so fast. Often they're interested in food, medicine, anything for healing, any products for healing. So, Anne Margaret says, how do we add the numbers up? You know what? We'll do a show. If I don't do it next week, we'll do it the next couple of weeks. I've got, believe it or not, I believe Harry, oh my God, I'm forgetting his name, from Australia, the psychic from Australia, who I just love. He's going to be on our show. And I've got Dr. Shirley and Carrie that are going to be back on again, because we're going to start something new, Carrie and Shirley and I. We're going to be doing, every couple of weeks they're going to be on, and we're actually putting together intensives to work with people, because we had a big webinar and everybody loved it. So we're going to do a lot more of that. Gretchen says, did I say self-mate or cellmate? I said cellmate. When people say soulmate, I always go, you mean cellmate? So yes, let me hold on a second. There was one other thing somebody asked me about. Where was it? Oh, I'm sorry. Sometimes they go so fast. Oh, Robin says, Kelly, can you explain the karmic thing for a Capricorn January 12th? Yes, I can. So anybody born between the 1st and the 13th of January, they're all spades. That's how I know this. Spades mean karma. So if you are a spade, notice, just admit a couple of spades here. For some reason, I don't get that many spades. Spades mean it's karma. It's a lifetime that is you're working through karma. You're working through deep. It's a deep dive learning for the soul in this lifetime. That's what a spade does. So whenever I see that, then I go, oh, you're here to learn a lot. You're going to have all kinds of deep experiences. Life wouldn't be necessarily lighthearted. Do you know? I mean, that some people you can get away with, oh, they're like kind of like that. Not a spade. Not at all. They come in knowing that life's going to be intense. It's so interesting. So I hope that explains some of this. So I hope everybody had fun tonight. I'm sorry I didn't get to everybody. I had so many comments. Oh, Charlene, your mom passed on January 12th. I know you miss her, honey. The last time I was on an airplane was January 26th. And I was just coming back from your mother's memorial, actually. And that was the same day, is why I remember it, that Kobe Bryant went down in a plane. I was at LAX. I never forget that. So, okay, everybody, I think I have to stop. Wow. So this is so great. You've never been on a plane, Kathleen Fleming? Wait a minute. You have never been on a plane? Really? You're a unicorn. That's what I'm going to call you. You're a unicorn. That's amazing. Well, girl, it might be time to get out. I don't know. That's wild. Anyway, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this. This was a lot of fun for me. And I will see everybody next week. I'll either have Shirley and Carrie on, and if I don't, then I promise we'll do some numerology and do some more cards. And it's always fun to talk about what all's going on. So everybody have a great night, everybody. Thank you, Renee. And I'll see you Monday. James and I have a great guest Monday night on Both Sides Now and Beyond. We have a really fun guest tonight on Monday. All right, take care, everybody.
You've been listening to Ask Me Anything, featuring spiritual medium and psychotherapist Kelly White.